Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. And as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today, what I'm going to do is this, and I'm going to probably do this for the next several days. I'm basically liquidating my drum machine collection. I got quite a few of them. I love rhythm, love drum machines, and love real live drums too. And the reason why I'm doing this, because I did this years ago when I had the Akai MP62. I sampled all of the drum machines that I had in my collection, put them on diskettes for the MPC62, and then I got rid of all my drums because it only made sense. I didn't need them anymore because I just need them for the sounds. Even though there were some that I liked the programmability, and one of them was the HR6, at least it's HR16 and 16B. Very user-friendly, very straightforward drum machine. So I think I basically kept that one. No, I didn't. Actually, I sold it too. But anyway, I'm basically doing the same thing because, as you guys know, I posted a video about maybe a week ago saying goodbye to Akai MP62. I had to return that one or send it back because there was some issues with the disk drive. It was not formatting the disk. So I went looking for another one. And I decided to take a chance on the Akai MP2000 XL. Not just the 2000, because the 2000 got a shitload of problems. But they fixed some of the problems, or most of the problems, if not all the problems, on the XL. So I decided to take a chance and purchasing one of those. And sometimes you get lucky. You know, you find the right deal and the right item, because this thing is in like mint condition. And it has the same strong sampling filters as the MPC60. And a lot of the discs that I had from my MP60 days, I still got, because I was planning on getting another one at some point in time so I can use and load those sounds onto here. So since I have this, I'm going to sample all of my drums from my drum collection, drum machines, put them on diskettes, and then I'm going to sell my drum machines. And actually, I've already started that process, because just not everything in each drum machine I want to, you know, sample and keep, but a lot of kicks, a lot of snares and hi-hats. So a lot of them are going to be going now. And the first one on the selling block is the Akai XR20 Beat Production. Now this thing kicks too. And what I'm letting this one go for, because what I'm going to do, everything that I'm selling, drum machine wise, it's going to be much cheaper than if you buy it from me as opposed to going on eBay, Reverb, or Guitar Center, because I'll leave you links down here. This drum machine is still going for like $250, and it's worth it. You know, go for $250, going for $150, $150, $130. That's the cheapest I think I've seen, $130. And I'm gonna let mine go for 99 bucks. It's in mint condition. I mean, I rarely use this thing. And I'm also going to throw in the power supply, because I've bought two of these. And each time I bought it, this is the second one, didn't come with a power cord. So I had to spend almost $30 on the power cord to hook this up, even though this thing runs by batteries. So I'm giving you the power supply too. And I don't understand, because I've mentioned this before, why don't people keep all their stuff together? You know, these are grown men and they can't keep their items together. You know, because when I was looking for another Akai, actually I was trying to look for another Akai MP62, because I was so familiar with that one. You wouldn't believe it, you know, because this machine brand new was like $4,000, the MP60 when it first came out. I paid $2,000 for my first one used. I paid $1,500 for my second one used, and they were in mint condition. And I see them on eBay. You know, they want $1,000 for them. They all rusty. I'm like, how did your shit get rusty? Did you leave it outside? Did you leave $1,000 piece of machinery or music equipment outside or in the garage? You know, that's the only way that metal tends to rust, when it's in a moist area. So I'm like, where was this at? Knobs missing, and I'm like, come on, man. You know, that kind of money that you spend on this, you would assume that people would take extremely good care of it. You know, it ain't like it's a $20, $30 item that you can rebuy at another time because you mistreated it. But, you know, I don't understand that. You know, because I said everything that I got, mint condition. There's no dents, no scratches, no faded displays, or nothing. You know, however I get it, when I sell it, it's in the same condition as when I got it. So I'm going to quickly kind of go over this because I'm gonna leave some stats down here because I'm not a super stats guy. But $99 plus $30 shipping and handling. It goes out United States Postage, and it will go out priority mail. Get to you within like 4 days. And like I told you, I'm gonna list links down here for these prices for this drum machine. Like I said, they could go for $250, $175, $200, $150, only $99. Like I said, I really ever used this thing. And I'm gonna give you some quick stats right quick, and then I'm gonna tell you what I love about this machine, and I'm gonna be honest and tell you what I don't like about this machine. Because whenever I'm selling something, I give you, if there's some bad things that I think that you need to know about, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not going to just tell you the good things and try to get a sale, because it ain't even about selling or making money. It's about just parting with this and putting it in the hands of somebody that's going to use it for a cheaper price than eBay, Reverb, and Guitar Center. And what I know, just looking at this piece of paper down here, get 90 patterns, which is more than enough to put together a whole bunch of songs. 720 sound samples. That's a lot of sounds. There's some bass sounds in here. There's some guitar sounds. There's some hip hop, sample hit stuff, So anything you want to do rap wise, composed, you can do all that just in this one machine and this one machine only. High velocity pads for sensitive. Now I'm going to turn it on so you guys can see that, of course, it works. Now, what's kind of cool about this drum machine, there's no other drum machine that I know, except for them kind that you hook up to your computer. I think they're called Machine or something like that. When you got a pattern going, the lights light up. Now that's just not only cool for a cool visual. This is why this is very helpful. When you're putting together a rhythm track and you might want to take something out and you're like, I put a capacitor in there, but I don't know where it's falling. And you can see. You can see where all of your drum rhythms are falling, so you can delete something out if you made a mistake. Okay, put it on stop. Now I'm gonna tell you what I love about this machine first. Then I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. It's real simple as far as what I love. It's a whole bunch of sounds in here, ready to go hip hop sounds. Because, like I said, I'm getting rid of all of my drum machines because I got the 2000 XL. Now there's only one that I'm going to keep out of that, and that's the Street Box. This thing, I don't even know why did they stop production on this. This was one of the most important drum machines that came around in a very long time. And the reason why is this was the first machine, in my opinion, that gave you the type of sounds that you hear on hit-making hip-hop recordings, as opposed to Elisa's straight out the box, the very generic sounding drum sounds and things of that nature. I don't even know who made this. Street Box. Oh, Zoom. Zoom got it right. Zoom we're going to give you all those Akai and P60 type of sounds that you can only get from that $2,000 drum machine and $150 or $200 drum machine when it first came out. This thing bang as hard as my Akai 2000, because that's what I love about the Akai samplers. They got a lot of punch, it's a lot of punch in your mix when you're doing your rhythm. This thing equals this. And then sometimes it overrides and beat this thing. And I paid like $600 for this. So this I'm keeping. Now, again, what I love about this, a bunch of sounds. And their sound, again, ready for hip-hop radio play. Now, I'm going to tell you what I don't like about this machine. Because this machine to me was designed for, because there's like a new audience, or should I say these drum machine companies are targeting a different customer base than they were 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the drum machine was for musicians that didn't have a live drummer around, that they can just program in some beats and play. When they can't play at 2 a.m, they don't have a drummer. These drum machines now are designed for rappers. They're not designed for quote unquote musicians. As far as the programmability of this thing, it's not extremely difficult, but it's not user friendly. There's too much stuff in here for me. I'm like, I don't need all this other bass stuff and all that, because when I do my MIDI setup, and you know, I have my controller, my keyboard controller, and I'm pulling sounds from my module, and I only have this to be triggered by my controller to trigger the program or the drum machine to turn it on, to turn on the program or the pattern. And the problem a lot of times with this machine is it starts triggering shit that you don't want to, like bass. I'm like, I don't need fucking bass. Then it takes like 30 minutes to find the bass sound, turn it down. Then when you turn the machine off, and the next day you turn it back on, get ready to do your thing again, the bass thing pop back up. Instead of just defaulting off. And I'm like, I turned it off, it should stay off. You know, I had a lot of problems with this. And the first one I got so frustrated, I'm like, shit, I just sold it. You know, I'm like, I'm done with that. But I went back to this because like a lot of banging sounds, a lot of good stuff in here. It had built-in effects and, you know, a ton of stuff. You know, so I decided, well, let me try it again. And I was a little more patient, but I'm like, it's just too much going on in here for me. I'm a musician. You know, the only thing I need from my drum machine is just fucking drums. I don't need triggered samples. I don't need bass stuff going on. I'm going to put a bass line in here. I'm going to play my bass, either on my electric guitar or my synthesizers, you know. So that's what I don't like about this machine. But it's not a bad thing for some people. It's, you know, there's some people that, you know, they got time to do all that. I'm like, I don't want to do all that. You know, it's too much. You know, so that's the only reason why I don't like this machine. But as far as the sounds and the designs, this thing is awesome. So again, I'm going to leave some links down here so you can check out the pricing. You know, you won't find any one of these for under what I'm selling, but you can try, you know. So my PayPal is right there. When you send payment, I'll send it out. The very next business day, I'll send you out tracking so you know the day that it left me and the day it's showing up at your house. And also, again, I'm throwing in the power supply, which usually doesn't come with this thing. And it costs usually about $30 for the power supply itself. So this would be video one of a series of videos that I'm going to do of probably a period of a week, because I'm going to sample, you know, the stuff I want out of these drum machines, Storm or Diskette for my Akai 2000 XL. I've already sampled what I want out of here, you know. So there it is. The Akai XR20. I'm going to leave some stats down there for you stats people as far as, you know, what's this entails. It has MIDI, you know, it has power supply out. Or should I say those things. So again, $99 plus $30 shipping and handling. So that's $129 total. And again, you will not find this machine for under that price. And then also the combined price is $129. You know, you go on eBay, you're going to pay about, you know, $130, $150 for it plus shipping and handling, you know. And if you can find it for that cheap, because I think the cheapest I've seen was like $150. So I'm going to sign off now. But again, the XR20. And let me just mention this because it's interesting. The people that designed this, it says sounds and beats by Beats Thing. I don't know if you can read that. This was the first one. Guess what? Guess who designed this? Beat Thing designed this one. And they also designed the Beat Thing, the sampler drum machine. So those guys are awesome because they get it. You know, they know what you want as far as trying to put together hip hop tracks. And you can't do that with just a simple Alesis HR16 or SR16 or whatever. It's not too many drum machines that already have those sounds that are in there that you need. Because I'm going to show you this right quick. Now, I love this thing. This is the Alesis SR18. I think this is the last one that they made. Got a ton of sounds in there. And if you're trying to do hip hop, you know, R&B, soul thing, this is not the drum machine. If you're kind of doing pop, even actually rock, but who uses drum machines in a rock song, you know? They so far behind in their thinking as far as what's out there that people actually using and what's hip and what's not. You know, but I love this thing. You know, it has some really nice studio quality drum sounds, but I couldn't do a hip hop track on this. You know, the sounds are not there, but the sounds are in this thing, and the sounds definitely are in this thing. Because I just finished, and I'm gonna sign off after I say this. I just finished a composition for a gentleman that's working on the demo, and or putting together a demo for a record contract. And I was kind of stagnated for a minute. I was kind of going through, I won't say writer's block. I'm like, I just don't have all the toys that are necessary to create my sound, you know. And then after I got this, the 2000 XL, I was like, I'm ready. And then I went back and revisited this. I'm like, this thing is punching too, you know. So I actually finished the composition. I got to go in the studio tomorrow and put it together. Actually, I use this drum machine for that. Real, you know, straightforward, easy to program drum machine. And that one's easy to program too, the one that I'm selling. So again, $99, $30 shipping and handling. It goes out the very next business day. If you're ready, you want to say, hey, Morris Man, I want it. Send your money. Once you send me the money, I take this video down. Nobody else sees it, because if it's gone, it's been sold. If you're still watching it right now, it hasn't been sold yet. So until next time, take care and thanks for watching. I think that is all that I need to mention on this. Okay, signing off.